Number and case in nouns. Number, singular and plural. Number is the term for the contrast between singular and plural. A contrast in English grammar affecting not only nouns but also pronouns, determiners, and verbs. But in this video we will talk about the plural in nouns. The singular form of nouns is the unmarked and most common form. For example, the boy, and plural nouns are formed from the singular by inflectional change, normally the addition of a suffix. For example, the boys.
Regular plurals, consisting nouns form the plural by adding the ending word es or s. Pronunciation. The regular ending of nouns have three distinct pronunciations. They can be classified follow. In first category, nouns add es sound after consonants. The consonant sounds are s, z, sh, sh, Let's take an example. The word case ends with e, but it's a silent e. In pronunciation, case ends with s, which is one of the sounds in this category. Let's take other example of this category. Other examples of this category is the word ash. Ash is a noun that to be a plural, it's necessary to add es, but in pronunciation it is ash, ashes. In second category, nouns add consonant sound s after voiceless consonants, but in this case, consonant sounds s, sh, ch are except in this rule. For example, cat, cats, map, maps, stick, sticks. In the third category, nouns add z consonant after vowels or voiced consonants, except z, zh, zh sounds. For example, boy. Phonetically, the word boy ends with a vowel. So, in the pronunciation, to express a plural of boy, add z sound. Boy, boys. Other example is the word dog. In its pronunciation, the word dog ends with the consonant sound g. So, to express plural, we add z sound. Dog, dogs. The correct spelling of plurals usually depends on what letter the singular noun ends in. The normal spelling is s. But if the word ends in, the normal spelling is s. But if the word ends in s, c, x, sh, or ch, the spelling is es. For example, bus, buses, box, boxes, bash, bashes, match, matches. When singular nouns Other category is when the singular noun ends in a consonant letter plus y. The spelling is IES. For example, copy. P, it's a consonant, so it's copies in his plural. Copy, copies. Fly, flies. Lady, ladies. Army, armies. In other category, when singular noun ends in the vowel letter plus y, however, the spelling is s. For example, boy, boys, day, days. And the last category is when singular noun ends in o. The spelling of the plural is sometimes os and sometimes oes. For example, piano, pianos. Radio, radios.
Native irregular plurals. It occurs when the plural doesn't follow the pattern of adding es, ch, sh, sx, psi, or any other sound. Irregular plurals can be divided into native English plurals and plurals borrowed from other language. These can fall into three categories. The first is the ending change. When the word ends in F or E, it changes to BES, like wolf to whoops, leaf to leaves, knife to knives. And words end in US, it changes to EA. For example, cactus, cacti, octopus, octopi, nucleus, nuclei. And other case words ends in an, it changes to en. For example, man, men, woman, women, child, children. The second is when the words changes almost completely. One example is words ends in OO, it changes to EE, like foot, feet, teeth, tooth, goose, geese. And words ends in OUSI, it changes to ICE. For examples, mouse, mice, loose, lice. And finally, the last one is when the word doesn't change. It can be seen in animals like sheep, because you can say one sheep or 10 sheep, it's the same. Other example is deer, deer, fish, fish, shrimp, it's the same. And others like series, one series, two series, 5 series, and species, and aircraft.
Latin and Greek plurals. Some words borrowed from Latin and Greek keep the original plurals, although often the regular plural is an alternative. For example, alumnus, alumni, syllables, syllabi, formula, formulae.
Zero plurals. Zero plurals are plural forms which do not change from singular to plural. We can see this in some animals' nouns like fish, and sheep, and sheep. In some quantifying nouns like thousand and hundred, when they are used as a part of a numeral quantity, for example, 2,000 people or 200 kids, and in a few other zero plurals nouns like aircraft dies, series species. The sign of a zero plural is that the same form can be used with singular and plural concord, as we can see in this example. Anglers are heading for port because fish are too easy to catch. Fish, in this case, refers to a plural form. We can see the contrast in this other case. Each fish is caught, the hook carefully removed, and the with note before release. Fish, in this case, refers to a singular form of the noun.
Plural only nouns and the singular nouns in S. These are nouns that can be confusing because they look singular but they are actually plural, like people, police, cattle, stuff. They look plural but are actually singular, like news, missiles, moms, checkers.